Hey guys, I'm Lucky back here from the video, guys. What I want to talk about today is going to be MUT Master Ryan Shazier's stats. And you see right here, I'm actually pretty much done most of them, almost completed, right? I'm almost done the defense touchdowns, I'm almost done the fumble recoveries, I'm almost done the pass deflections. I literally only need 3 more. And I want to show you a solo and how I set up the certain solo and how it's actually been working for me. Now I want to start this off by saying this is not going to work 100% of the time. For some reason, this has been working really well for me. When I first started doing this, I was getting defensive touchdowns left and right. I'm not kidding. When I first started doing this, I had 4 defensive touchdowns in 4 of my games. Literally 4 pick sixes back to back in each game. Since then, it has kind of gone downhill a little bit, and I've gotten more pass deflections and fumble recoveries, which in my opinion is not bad at all. I've also gotten a lot more forced fumbles. But if you do still need interceptions, interception return yards, this is fantastic. So pretty much this one solo and this one play will get you Shazier's interceptions, his 750 return yards, his pass deflections, his forced fumbles, his sacks, well, no, sorry, not sacks, but 10 defensive touchdowns. Let's go ahead and show you exactly what I set up and exactly how I do it. So first off, you do need Ryan Shazier in your lineup. Obviously, that is a given. Go ahead and go to Journey, and I showed this play in another video before, going ahead and showing its exact same setup, but again, I'm going to show you a little bit different way, and actually put him in a different position to do great. So go to Journey, go to Eastern Bright Light, go ahead and go all the way to the right to the New York Giants, and we're going to go ahead and go right into the solo challenge. Now, the point of this solo challenge, of course, is just going ahead, you have to get a stop on defense, and then they get the ball back, or you get the ball back, you kneel it down twice, you punt to them, and we'll go ahead and show you exactly how you set this up. So, let's go ahead and load into the solo challenge. Very, very easy. You don't have to have a great team to do this. You can just literally do this with any team you want, even if you want a farm account for you could go ahead and do this. So it's 4th and 1 here. A lot of times they like to run the ball. 90% of the time they like to run the ball, but I like to call mid blitz right here, which at 3. You saw exactly what play it's out of formation wise. Let's go ahead and guess pass though. I'm going to use the safety here. I'm going to move him in the box right here. So we're going to go ahead, and if they do run the ball, we'll go ahead and destroy Saquon Barkley in the backfield, allowing us to get the ball back. Again, very easy, very simple. I've showed you guys mid-blitz very much amount of times. Nonetheless, though, what we're going to do here is we're going to kneel down, killing their 1 timeout. And then we're going to kneel down again and then punt the ball. I'll show you exactly when you should punt the ball, exactly when you should do everything. Try to do this exactly what I'm showing you, so you have the best result and there's no issue at all, okay? So with that in mind, we have 45 seconds left, 2nd down and 11 here. We're going to take one more kneel down, and we want to punt the ball when there's 26 seconds on the clock. Exactly 26 seconds. So go to play type, go to special teams, go to punt, and again, I'm going to go ahead and pre-punt here, but I'm going to go ahead and hold it until 26 seconds is on the clock. That way they get the ball back with about 18-19 seconds, and we can go ahead and be fine to have them throw Hail Marys. If they have any time more than 18 or 19 seconds, what ends up happening is they sometimes don't throw Hail Mary passes. They sometimes run the ball. There's sometimes those stupid passes. They just won't throw a Hail Mary. Now, you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, it does say 4 receivers, which usually means a Hail Mary pass sometimes. So let's go ahead and set this up real fast. What you want to go ahead and do is put Shazier in the deep blue, and you want to put him right here, exactly between the wide receivers and the safeties. Now, again, this is not going to work every single time. Right there, for example, I'm not able to actually get the interception with Shazier. Again, sometimes you have to kind of maneuver him back and forth dependingly, and if they do go ahead and complete the pass or you get an interception with someone else, go ahead and just kick a field goal and give them the ball right back. Now, the reason why I say that is because of the fact that it's always different timing, I feel like, with the Shazier play. And I'll show you after I go through this actual plays of this working, okay? So I'll actually show you this actually working and everything like that. But for some reason, sometimes it's like really odd when it does work. So sometimes you have to put them in the correct spot, and sometimes, for example, Eli Manning might throw it in the correct, might throw it weirdly or throw it in a different place, and it's really odd, right? So again, this will not work every single time. I can't stress that enough. Don't expect this to be like a perfect one, you get this all done in an hour, but it will work. Trust me, it definitely has worked for me many times. And again, I will show you in this video exact place of this actually working. Right here, though, we do go ahead and pitch it back to Ryan Shazier, and Can we get in the end zone? No, we are not able to get in the end zone. We do get tackled right there. But sometimes if I do get an interception, I like to pitch it back to Ryan Shazier, just like that, which is actually pretty nice. With that in mind, though, we're going to show you one more time. Again, it's nickel 2-4-5 double A gap, mid blitz. We're going to spread our defensive line. We're going to go ahead and get pass, and that's going to be using the safety, Buda Baker. Move him in the box right here. Every once in a while, they will get a first down, so don't feel bad if they do get a first down. Sometimes Saquon Barkley is honestly the thigh god, so he will destroy you. But nonetheless, though, again, same concept we're going to do the first time we showed you, which is just simply go ahead and take 2 kneel downs. And again, it's not going to work every single time, so just keep that in mind. Don't expect this to be the foolproof way to get all these done, but I got to be honest. You saw right there, we almost got a touchdown. 90% of the time, either I'll get interception with Shazier or I'll get interception with someone else. I'll pitch it to Shazier, and a lot of times I'm able to go ahead and get a touchdown. If I still need the return yards right there, that would have been at least like 30, 40 return yards, right? So that would have went ahead and helped me out with the return yards. So again, if you need the interceptions, you need return yards, this is going to help you out really, really great. Now, I showed this exact same play concept before, and when I showed it before, it was a little bit different. The only thing being different was I put Shazier a little bit farther back, and I actually usered him instead of letting him go by himself. The reason why I let him go by himself right here is just because I feel like he plays a little bit better by himself. Now, that's his personal preference. Again, feel free to experiment and tell me down below how it goes for you. But again, sometimes I like to put him a little bit farther back just to give him in a better position. Again, sometimes I actually even I'll go ahead and move out that safety right there just to go ahead and give Shazier more of an edge on the outside here. So for example, I like to go ahead and do this. Push Shazier over here. Go ahead and move Buda Baker over here. I like to sometimes deep him to the left. And then that gives Shazier a little bit more opportunity to go ahead and get pass deflection like that, which I actually do only need 3 more. So again, there's a good example. The farther back, sometimes you put him, sometimes he will play a little bit better. So for example, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move Earl Thomas out to the right here. And now they're going to go ahead and throw the ball. Sometimes though, when you do that, actually right there, he calls it a forced fumble. That's another thing off my list. So again, you saw right there, we got a pass deflection, we got return yards, and we got a forced fumble in this game. And right there, they're actually going to go ahead and throw it one more time. Sadly, I did not think they were going to get that hike off in time. Let's see, can we pitch it? Shazier. Let's see. No, I'm not able to pitch it. But hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully, guys, this will help you out plenty. I'm going to show you one more time. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go into the footage of me showing it actually working and getting picks with Shazier. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys.